Good morning children. Today we are going to start new topic measuring temperature. When we touch ice it feels cold. When we dip our finger in a hot water it feels hot. Temperature tells us how cold or hot an object is. Temperature is the degree of hotness or coldness of a body. The device used for measuring the temperature of different objects is called as a thermometer. Thermometer is made up of two glass tubes, one placed inside the other. The inner tube called the bore, it is a capillary tube, and the outer tube is called the stem. The lower end of the bore is attached to a glass bulb filled with the mercury and the upper end sealed. When the thermometer is in contact with the hot body, the mercury in the capillary tube expands and rises up in the tube. The mercury can be seen through the stem as the thin shining thread. The stem is marked in a desired scale to measure temperature. The height of the mercury in the stem gives the reading of temperature. The next topic is temperature scales. The SI scale for measuring temperature is Kelvin scale. Most common scale used to measure temperature are the Celsius scale and the Fahrenheit scale. The Celsius scale is named after the Swedish scientist Anders Celsius. The Fahrenheit scale is named after Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit. The unit of temperature used in Celsius scale is degree Celsius, while the Fahrenheit scale it is degree Fahrenheit. The Celsius and Fahrenheit scales are constructed on the basis of two fixed points known as lower fixed point and upper fixed point. In Celsius scale, the lower fixed point is taken as 0 degree, while the upper fixed point is taken as 100 degree. The distance between these 2 points is divided into 100 equal parts. Each of these divisions is called 1 degree. On the other hand, Fahrenheit scale, the lower fixed point is taken as 32 degree and the upper fixed point is taken as 212 degree. The distance between these 2 points is divided into 180 equal parts. Each of these divisions is known as the 1 degree Fahrenheit. Kelvin scale. The SI scale for the measuring temperature is Kelvin scale. The Kelvin scale is denoted by the letter K and is written without the degree symbol before it. Kelvin scale is the ice point is 273.16 Kelvin and the steam point is 373.16 Kelvin. Now question is how we conversion of Celsius scale to Kelvin scale and Kelvin scale into Celsius scale. Temperature in the Celsius scale may be converted to Kelvin scale by adding 273.16 to them, whereas temperature in Kelvin scale may be converted to Celsius scale by subtracting 273.16 from them. Now types of thermometer. Laboratory thermometer, the thermometer that used to measure temperature for scientific purpose is known as the laboratory thermometer. The commonly used laboratory thermometer has the range from -20 degrees centigrade to 110 degrees centigrade. Clinical thermometer. A clinical thermometer is used to measure the temperature of human body. The marking on its scale are from 35 degrees centigrade to 42 degrees centigrade or 95 Fahrenheit to 108 degree Fahrenheit. The normal human body temperature is 98.6 degree Fahrenheit or 37 degrees Celsius. A clinical thermometer is very similar to laboratory thermometer except that there is a slight bend occurring in the bore just above the bulb. The king ensures that the mercury does not move back into the bulb when the thermometer is taken out a person's mouth for reading. Now measuring area. The amount of surface enclosed by plane figure is known as the area. What is the plane figure? Any flat closed figure that can be drawn on the plane is known as the plane figure. For example, square, rectangles and triangles are some example of the plane figure made entirely of the straight line, whereas the circle is the made of the curved line. The area of some plane figures are first one, a square. The formula for that, side into side, rectangle length into breadth, triangle half base into height. Unit of area, we will find that in each case two lengths are multiplied together. So we can say the unit of area is equal to unit of length into unit of length, means square meter. So the SI unit of area is equal to square meter. Now last topic is approximations and accuracy. In our daily life, we use approximation in many situations. While cooking, we estimate the quantity of salt or spice to be added to the food. We use to approximation when we try to figure out the time it would be take to reach the certain place. So we can say that the approximation are useful as they save time but not the accurate in the measurement. Approximation is useful but not always reliable. For example, while preparing medicines, a chemist has to weigh the chemicals very accurately, while a tailor cannot stitch a shirt or coat merely by looking at the customer and estimating length. The cloth will fit well. The tailor has to measure the actual length. Thus, we can say the accuracy in measurement depends upon the need and the value of the material. Children, this is all about your chapter Physical Quantities and Measurement. Thank you.